I've certainly noted at least 7 different types of listening. And if I can, I'm not going to go through them all. If people want to know more about this, please contact me, and I've got a small document that helps you break it down. But effectively, you've got types of listening that range from a passive listening, where you're giving almost nothing away, most common form of when people are in a lower state and they're just receiving, all the way through to aggressive interruptive style of listening, where they're looking and already formulating their response, but only listening to maybe 5-10% of what you're saying. It's very important when you're communicating with someone that you listen beyond the words that are coming out of them. Sometimes just hurried phrasing, the fact that they're stopping and themselves listening to something else that's going on behind them, any of these can indicate a state of mind. So if you listen to what they're saying and get more than just the words, but also the fact that they might be in a hurry, they might be really interested, or they might be ambivalent, it's up to you to use that, plus perhaps the transaction analysis we were talking about before, to help change the state so that they can be more effective at understanding the point you're trying to make. It's hard, I have to admit it. Without all the visual cues, without all the physical cues, it's difficult. But there are clever techniques. Classic one, if you leave a gap, like I just did there, in a place where a gap shouldn't really be, it gives people permission to interrupt. And when they interrupt, the way in which they interrupt, by listening to the manner in which they do it, can give you a huge number of cues as to where they're going. Somebody interrupts, says, yeah, I understand all that, but can you get to the meat? Immediately, it tells you, don't flood him with bump right now, give him information, and then potentially wind up the call for another call later on when you can recap. If people want to contact me directly via the website, I'd be more than happy to furnish them on a breakdown document that lists all the different forms of listening that I've come across.
Thank you very much.
A pleasure.